Good morning and welcome to Manifestation Mondays with River City Homebuyers. This week my focus is for all of us to kind of take a step back and manifest new energy, new life, new vitality, and just kind of rejuvenate our work in whatever realm that means, whether it's your business life, whether it's your personal life, fitness goals. So for example, I found that I had gotten into not the greatest routines within the last month or two. Unfortunately, downstairs in my home, I have some very, very comfortable spaces. I have an extremely comfortable king size gel foam mattress, and I have a very, very comfortable sectional with a chaise. And so it became really easy for it to be a habit to just sit in those spaces and work every day. But what I found with doing that, when I reflected back on the last couple months and my production and just everything, I felt like I was in a little bit of a mental rut and didn't really even want to come upstairs into this great office that I have. And I was just finding it too easy to just work down in those spaces. And the only problem with that is, when you read the books written by the most successful people, Darren Hardy, Ed Mylett, all these folks that really kill it, Grant Cardone, they all tell you to have dedicated spaces for just one thing. So, your bedroom should be just for relaxing and going to sleep. Your family room area, I guess you could say, should be just for that, for when you're, not kind of mixing the two, because the environment affects what you do in that environment. And I would have to agree, because I feel like it just became really easy for me to not put in as many hours. I was still doing the work, but I definitely was not grinding the way that I normally would. It was real easy for me to get distracted, for me to allow myself to just kind of stop before I should most days. And I thought to myself, this is crazy. And also I found I was getting very disorganized. I had 3 notebooks going and just notes all over the place about different things, and still using my accountability planner. That part was good, but just not in a good, tight routine. So I took a couple steps, a couple different directions with this, and I came upstairs and I took a look at my office and I thought, this is a great, beautiful, fresh, really nice and really quiet space. Why? What is it about this room that isn't inspiring me to come up here every day? And the only difference, of course, was having a really comfy, I guess, chair, seat, space, or whatever. Because when you're going to work for 10, 12, 15 hours, it is important, right, to be able to do that with some level of comfort. So I thought to myself, okay, my office chair is very comfortable, has lumbar support, it's actually very comfortable, but you have to work at a desk. And I really kind of pinpointed that I don't want to sit at the desk and just be, I want to be able to be somewhat relaxed, but still in a very work conducive space to be doing what I'm doing and put all that effort in that I need to. So did a little shopping, purchased a couple, new little bookends and little things to put in the office. But most importantly, found this great office barrel chair, added this to the office with, it's kind of an ottoman / table, which to me is just a phenomenal solution, right? I can use it as a little table, put my laptop there. I have my other sideboard next to me. I have my new notebook, which I took some time this weekend and I went through my fragmented notebooks and brought everything current and everything important and sectioned it in and put it into a whole brand new notebook to like start fresh on that. Went into my planner, went into all these things. And then I also reached out to a good friend, an old friend, somebody I've known for a while, who struggled with some of these same things a couple of years ago. And she was generous enough to share with me a 66-day plan that she made for herself to help herself get organized and accountable and get really good solid routines going. And she shared it with me on a Google Sheet. And it's amazing because she's got her categories up top and then what those steps mean. So she's got the goals and then the standards underneath them. And then on the bottom, she actually breaks it down by the hours of the day, which is incredible. And she kind of plugs it in. And it's really great because it's very customizable and I think it's phenomenal. I'm not quite to the point to narrowing in the hours of the day yet, but I will, because I think what I'll do is nail down maybe 3 of the hours or 4 of the hours and then leave some flexible ones to bring over these different components on an as needed basis, right? So critical tasks, boom, 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 blocked in, non-negotiable. And I already kind of do this a little bit with not over scheduling, too many days out at a time. I used to do that, it was a bad habit. And I would have everything blocked in. And then I would have to run out to a job site or something else unexpected that would pop up. And a lot of those things never got done because there was nowhere later in the week on my schedule to plug them in because I had blocked out too much. So those are some things I've learned and changed in this last year that have been super helpful. But I just wanted to put out there, because I'm sure I'm not the only person that, especially right now with things going on in the world and things going on in the market, it's pretty easy to kind of fall into a little bit of a rut or get a little bit out of your routines, a little bit out of your grind, maybe outside of the habits that you know are the best habits, and taking a step back to just think about your why. Go back to your why, right? Reset your preset, like Coach Carter says. So think about your why. Think about what is it that makes you do what you do? What is it about your work, personal life, whatever, that motivated and inspired you at the beginning? What's at your core? What's your real why? And think about what can you do to fire that up a little bit, boost it, give it a little rejuvenation. It may even be a personal goal. It may even, I don't know, it can be any number of things, but rejuvenation. So manifest some rejuvenation, some new life, some new energy into yourself and your work. And I don't mean just your job, whatever work you are putting forth. It can be, you work in a lot of different things, not just your job, not just your profession. So manifest new energy, and please, please, please comment on here, share with us what you did to rejuvenate, what you did to add some new energy, to bring some, push back to some area that you identified that maybe you had kind of just gotten a little too complacent with, or maybe felt like you were in a rut. And would love to hear from everybody. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, River City Homebuyers 904, and have an awesome week.